So, I'm recording. No speed one today. I just submitted the speed one, and I basically won't do one right now because it takes time. I can't really stream it because of my internet being dumb. So, I have to record it whenever I do. I'll probably do another speed one video soon. Like, not soon, for too long. I am going to do this one. There's a reason I'm the reason I'm
Little
doing
Pixie,
Albedo's
your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
wait. Just to make sure you're able to hear me correctly.
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
Okay, Rosaria, shut up.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Because, shut up, Paimon. Anyways, one has been submitted, but I won't do it right now. It takes a bit, like, it's tiring to speak one when I have to sit down and record with my iPad like that. I could just have my YouTube come up to PlayStation 4, but no. Just no. I'm not gonna do that, okay? No. Don't even think about asking me to just use my PS4 screen, like, recording option. No. I will not do that because it's actually a good idea. I don't do good ideas. Mm.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
He's basically already dead.
I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Yes, he's basically dead.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Oh. As you see, I do have all the moon chase charms. Like, I actually did the Last Cuisine quest thingy, so it's actually pretty good because of that. I'm saving these ones for the Jarly one. I will not be using these yet. Because, obviously, it's a bit dumb using those when I'm going as a child. I'll use those after I get child, or maybe after I get a 5-star. This could give me two. It's a giant. So I will try to get this because I do want someone to try and fade so I can pull for a child attack there. But I just like his playstyle. Sadly, I'm not guaranteed to get him anymore because I did get Raiden. So that's why Raiden did use him up my guarantee. There's 50% chance I'll get Sharp doing that. I probably won't get him. But yeah, I'll take a Tyler or Cajun or Mona, repeat, or Jean. Just please don't TP. I don't need another healer. Okay. And a little bit of TP. I don't really care. I'm get a 5-star. I'm fine with a Tyler, but I do hope I get Charles. Who knows? I have a good child. I probably won't. Alright. What's the braised thing? The braised meat thing? I don't have chance. I don't have the berries on me. Braised meat. A fifth. Oh, that's actually pretty good. 3-star. I'll take one of those. Let's see what else. Rice pudding. No one is favorite of that. Kind of cuisine. No. I could almost do that, but not entirely. This one, no. I know that's that's Arthas favorite. This doesn't have a favorite. I'm just trying to look for one that has a favorite. Ramen, no. Shark, I don't think. Minty will. I doubt anyone has a bonus in this one, no. Yeah. British ships. Get it? Wait, why would anyone have that one? Like, isn't quite. What should I say? Oh, that's Shines. I don't think I'm done with one though. Here's me getting more, so. Alright, it's fine. Oh, here's right here. I can just stand in actual fire, and it barely does anything about my core. I can be freezing to death, but I'm standing in literal fire. I'm like, huh? This should be burning. And no, I'm still freezing. You're freezing, but I'm burning. I'm just burning alive. I'm pretty sure burning isn't very cold. You know, it's kind of fire, you know? Oh, no, you're freezing. Excuse me? Right. Yeah, that's the logic. Trust me, I hate it every single second. Oh, cutscene. Oh no, it's all Beto. Oh no. Oh gosh. It's the only character.
Why would he hang around
Wait,
a place like
shut up,
this?
Paimon. Fun fact. What is. Now, you may be thinking. I just wanted to. You guys can answer this in the comments right now. I will answer this in a moment, but like if you comment this, when answer in the comments, I'll see if you can guess you. Who knows? Who doesn't know? Say it a bit that's what I give. Who was that Pokemon? So let's guess, you know? What what is unique about Obeido's story quest? Not like the plot or anything. Like, what's one thing that every single like every offer story quest has, but Obeido's doesn't? Please pause the video here if you want to answer and comment in the comments. If you don't have an answer, or just have answered, then the answer is Obeido isn't playable in its own story quest. This means you can, in a way, consider Yanfei's quest with the pot. Technically, you can consider that like a mini story quest. Like, one of the reasons it couldn't be considered that is one, it isn't technically a story quest, and two, because you can play as Yanfei, but you can't play as Albedo. You literally can't. You get a sword, but you don't get to play as Albedo. I mean, it is. Other thing unique about it is you literally get a free sword, but that's about it.
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape.
Shut up, Mosaria.
The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
Okay, zombie.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
Not seriously, Mosaria looks more like a zombie than Chi does. Chi.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Let me guess, that was intentional, and then Albedo's gonna be mad. I played enough video games to guess.
Who are you? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
What's up with painting hilly churros?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow. Look.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. But take a look at in the cyclical lives of such primitive communities. Such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina.
Yeah, go away, zombie girl. I don't care about you. And you too, Paimon, disappear, please. I don't care about you.
We found your man. I'm headed back.
Good. Paimon, can you go with her? I don't care about you. I really just don't want you to be here. Well, you know, actually, I forgot. I kind of need you for the inventory. Sorry, Paimon, I don't mean it.
What? Don't you have
What?
any questions for him?
What?
Hey!
Don't have any questions for him? Hey! Heh, Paimon, I have one thing that will probably annoy you.
What a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her.
Shut your mouth, Albedo. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, YouTube. I'm just doing this for fun, okay? Like, I'm on characters just because I can. I do mean it for Paimon. Also with Pi, you remember? The guy from the child story with? Like, the god? Yeah. Pi sucks. Hashtag cancel Pi. Yeah, I'm not done this joke yet. I will stretch it out to the point where it's just gonna exist in a winner video like in 1 year and no one will get the reference at all. Yeah. I mean, watch my video in a year because bad quality. Like, don't record on my PlayStation 4, I record the TV with my camera, but like, I don't care.
But back to the point.
I hate to hurry, by
From
the way,
her
because I
words,
don't
it
have to
seems
the
that
story
you're looking
quest.
for me.
We met a girl in Mondstadt.
I see. So then, if I'm not mistaken, I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think... forgive me. This...
Whoa. You wanna...
You're right. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
How do you do that?
You can do that?
Yeah.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to...
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not...
I beg to differ. I'm unable, but you're not from the known world. By observing and researching
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
What's in it for me? Do I get free permasims? More than 60? Because I do want to get Strateglia. Preferably, so I have like 25. So, let me think about 55, and then that plus 9, that's 145. You know, like, so I have 184, so, free, so like the how matter what, the joke. I just need, wishes for that. 160 primogems times that. Please.
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can
How
provide.
do I guarantee
How does
getting
that sound?
Tartaglia? I need Tartaglia. And I can't wait until the 13th, but I have to. And I'm not even guaranteed to get him. But guess what? I don't care. Yeah.
Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Probably yes. Wait. What? No. You can actually make me freeze like that. Ah, that's so. Let me see. Give me that one meat.
There is no escape!
By the way, should I do it on video? I could do the polling on video, but should I do 10 polls or single polls? Because single polls will take longer, but
Paimon has a
will be
question.
more intense.
After the
Do
seed
10
sprouts,
polls.
will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to
I think I'll
awaken
do
otherworldly life into
2
that
10 polls
would
and then
constitute
8,
a big leap in
5
my
single polls
understanding
or
of the
whatever
essence
I
of
can do.
after awakening. Even creation may be possible.
No. Paimon's got a brain.
You don't have a
What's the seed gonna
brain.
become?
That's
Isn't
a
that more
fact.
interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit,
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another length. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person.
Yeah, by the way, I think that shot you referred to, it wouldn't happen to be a girl that said her name like Klee. Klee has a bomb or something like that. Wouldn't happen to be Klee, right? I know it's Klee, by the way. I do know that.
How you're able
I
to
know.
freely manipulate
She
elemental
literally
power is
says
something I'd
his
like to
name
ascertain.
in her
I've got a few
story
questions in that
quest.
regard.
Like, no, what? Like, okay, she also knows Waster apparently, but she definitely knows Albedo. I know that.
Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach?
None that I'm aware of.
Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this...
What a stupid question, kid. And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
Paimon, so you're Digimon. Got it.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
Yeah, actually happened.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Maybe, but I doubt it considering she's too dumb for that.
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards.
Yeah, she's too dumb to do that, so I doubt it.
Hey, how?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious... Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in her research, it seems that firstly,
Oh
let me
no.
lure
But I love how the Raiden Shogun wings actually on the
direct
model,
and
like,
clear observation.
in the
Naturally, if you
cutscene.
require a greater challenge,
How do I do prefer these
we
type of
could bring in
cutscenes
6
over
units.
the actual cutscenes? Because the cutscenes are actually based on the actual game graphics. The true cutscenes aren't. And then for the true cutscenes, will actually get in my way because like if I had the true cutscene, like the actual animated cutscenes, it'll lag a ton. Especially like the story scroll like style, it lags so much.
Slimes. Slimes are fine.
Well, prepare yourself.
Okay.
Boba,
bellowing thunder.
Barbados.
By the way, I realized that one of the reasons I just failed to get a lot of the ice objects in the game, like colors and etc., was because I was meant to use the wind catcher. So I did find a upgrade at some point.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the
Nope.
ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, now that we know that the external flow is
Internal flow.
it's very simple. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kind.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some...
And in the.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations.
Yeah.
Try not to... Well, that's not just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, it's a type of ore known as star... I'll take you to my camp. All going to plan.
Paimon? Let's keep her.
Let's see. How many do I have? Okay, so I have enough for 2 pulse, 2 pulse, and a single.
Lightning flash.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes.
There is no escape.
That's enough.
This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Yeah.
It goes so slowly up because of this. Why did I make like 10 of them? That's for a while for sure. Maybe goulash. That is really helpful though, like since it lasts for a while I didn't realize it lasted so long, but hey, it lasts for a while so it works.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we
Then
collected
you
to the
2 10
concoction.
pulse and 5 single
While
pulse
we are
and
waiting,
maybe
have a
more
look
single
over
pulse
here.
considering I could get more. There's probably a few commissions before then. I mean like 3
My
days
assistant
commissions,
Timaeus
rounds of
here is
day
helping me
commissions
with
in
my
order to get
research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
or 4 days of day commissions
Hello.
if you don't have to
I've just
check
gotten
in.
hold of the data from your experiment. The report is
So
already
I
up
should
on
be
the
able to
board
get some
there.
more pulse before then.
Whoa. Look at all the data.
I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Anyways, basically, I do want to get Sacklea, but it's unlikely. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. If I lose the 50-50, then but then I'll get the next one. Then I'll just not call until I find out I want. Or wait until it's out the next Sacklea banner, because they really do like the Sacklea. Did you notice his second Wii one? He already had a Wii one before. This is his second one. I mean, I'm not playing, I don't have him, so I'd like to get him, but you know.
Following this line of thought?
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic in that sense...
Yes, sir.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is if it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world.
Ah, it would. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all go... In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember, I've just tried some. Remember to keep calm at all times. I'll be noting down all observable...
No. I don't like this.
Tasty?
Yeah.
You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready?
Oh, this potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, but if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort.
So you knew you'd be sick?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance. And it's certain... In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is...
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the... The good thing about ordinary is that everything isn't... People are the same. They can... When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've... But a peculiar person... They don't have much For example...
That is
A
true.
human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine, or an Eye of the Storm.
That is
Have I
actually true. That
explained it
makes
clearly
sense.
enough? To sum up, this has been a positive out... Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter.
You can count on me.
But elemental life forms under every single element, and I can use multiple elements at once in terms of the law, not the actual game, but the law.
Before we can proceed with our... If you're interested, why not have a look around?
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Agreed. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between... Take Tevat, for example. Here, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone.
That's true.
So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any... I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time... No. You shan't... Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
You think Paimon knows how to...
That was your best effort? Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as... I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with... Anyway, why don't you cook...
Cooking?
Not only is this recipe...
That does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll leave you to it then, if there's anything...
Power just wants food constantly. She's the most hungry creature ever. Yes, I said creature on purpose because she is not a human for sure. She's inhuman. Technically, like literally, she is Paimon, but you get the point. It's like, what do you want me to do? I think that this. Noel.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was fast. An average outcome experimentally. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same unless... Could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
Perhaps.
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's...
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel... And here's your portion. Enjoy.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping... Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had...
Hey! You were but you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good...
Yes. I'm fortunate too. There are all manner of alchemical... I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me.
Paimon's barely finished eating...
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. If you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you will look.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah!
Is elemental side a thing? I think elemental side, yes, in very unique features.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This...
Goodness, you managed to find... I'm wondering, this element...
Yep, guess it does.
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is, only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit.
You mean, we failed?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain element... Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you... So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get... I know of a location that will be perfect for a fit.
This is the strap, isn't it?
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Oh no. That's actually because, like, apparently the Answering Right gave us 3 5-stars, like 3 4-stars in Leeway if you did well, like if the that event, if you completed all the certain amount, you could redeem it for 3 4-star. Since these are basically everywhere except for Inazuma, there's a chance we might get 4 stars from Mondstadt, Leeway, and Dragon Spire, maybe like a mix of them. I doubt we'll get a free 5-star. If we do, we'll probably do something else. I mean, we are getting an event soon that gets a free Xingyan, so a free 4-star from this event is extremely unlikely, let alone a free 5-star. I doubt they get a free 4-star and free 5-star, like basically 2 updates in a row. Like that seems unlikely to do it that quickly. Technically 1.0 get like 1, 2, 3, 4 free characters, plus power as well. So,
You want...
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when I will factor the time expended and your tops.
The opposite side of the lake. So,
Without limitations, we complete tasks. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, then if you would, please.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
If just you knew how nice it would. Wait. Oh wait, Gulash went out. Wait. This one. We get the. You test whether or not you'll actually. Oh. So yeah, I just. It's. No, 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 I don't. Wait. Sorry, this video may be a bit long because I just want this fish. No, 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 no. I want the fish. No, I'll just give up. I think I already have one of those anyways. Shame, but I'm not gonna go for it. Already used enough time.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler.
But you followed us the whole way with...
Me? Actually, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of the innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about to make some analogies between gold, petrified tree. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but I'm willing to pour all my energy into all these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite bored.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be...
Of course not. You have been of great assistance now. Before, follow me. There are some
This might be a trap. Please don't be a trap. I know you notice it actually, but like, I don't care. Survey beacon. Where's the last survey beacon? Would it be this? No. Probably not, considering.
Go as one!
Lightning flash!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
So where's the... There should be another survey beacon around here. Right, survey. This way we get this Great Mountain Survey. Forget it, I need to do this. Oh, it's over here.
Booba, get them!
Where's a bit of a jacket? There we go. That's the commission right there. I forgot I need. So let's just see. Just hope I can break it. Let's go. Yeah. Don't tell me it's all the way down there. I need to. I might need to do a chip out of this, but I won't yet. Well, it's invisible. That's funny. Little rack, like. No. You got the wrong person. Bye, Lava Crow.
Yeah.
There we go. Cutscene, here we go.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these rooms. There are 2 puzzles located. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and... So, let's see you in...
Wait a day.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Yeah.
I somewhat recall it in one like videos kind of like this, but where's the other one? Oh, there it is. There we go.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
And they seriously gave me a tutorial for following series this late in the game. Like, maybe a tutorial for Electro series, because, you know, they are a bit more challenging. Like, they aren't too hard at the bit of this normal series, just they give Electro. But these series, like, what's the point?
Out of the frying pan.
Yeah.
Wait, so, question I got, what is it? Wait, did I just call the question of gas? Wait. Scarlet Quartz, I meant. These Scarlet Quartz? Question again. Why did I call it Scarlet Quartz? Why did I call it Crimson Agate? That's D, it's not. I made that mistake a bit ago, I don't know why. It's got dumbed down. I don't know why. It doesn't start with the photos. I am dumb, but like, so. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's going that way. I don't think there's any other series that used it that way, so. Oh no. Please don't.
Illusion! Hazard! Wind, hear me!
There we go. Need to follow it. I'm unsure when my speedrun will be accepted. Maybe soon. Who knows?
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm... Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. There's still a lot. Let me make a copy first.
And that seems like if...
I've truly gained... Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Is that a free weapon?
Paimon's kind of looking forward, unless you can think of...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced... I most certainly did not. And I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
Shut up, zombie girl.
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking a I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better. I'm only concerned...
No way! Paimon would have sensed it!
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't... In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back in...
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. I've investigated everything else. The only...
But we don't even...
That much is true. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things... Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if...
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo.
Shut up,
Don't
Rosaria.
repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
I'm ending the video here. I'll deal with part 2 ridiculous in a bit. So, don't forget to join us as always. Until next time, bye bye. We'll wrap with Flickering, and we are back. Previously on Genshin Impact, we met Albedo, the story quest character that doesn't even get to be playable. Yeah. And then Rosaria doesn't trust us at all because she is a zombie, dumb, idiot thing. Yeah. Now we will get maybe a free sword. I think that's in the fish have happened. So yeah.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for the results. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is...
You couldn't tell that just by look? We spent all day working on—
Please, I understand that this may have seemed... Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout. But after I observed, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something is not nurturing otherworldly life, also nurturing the world itself. It would seem that that's as far as we go.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed for—
Life is a manifold tapestry of... A short life can be well lived. A life lived... So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Don't be... Albedo, Paimon really—
Thank you both. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean, at the time I've spent traveling with you. In the future, if the need arises, well,
Sure.
glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how... But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? And those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, can I rely...
Wait, that was. Wait, what's up? That was it. I think there's some sort of event with some swords, and I kinda thought that was a thing in the story quest. Apparently it isn't. I think that was just an event. Well, I guess we have this to do with the rest of the video. I want to end the video then. Oh well.
A reward on the road.
I'll do these later. You know what? I'll just edit these together. See ya.